This is so long. It's one of those things where I just can't help but wonder, is there a better way to do this? Okay, if the conveyor belt goes through the dirt like that, I don't think it's gonna work. It's not gonna work if it goes through the mountain like that either. Now the next question. How far can we make a power cable? Pretty fucking far it turned. And it hasn't happened yet. Cross my fingers. Factorial, the monsters will attack shit that you build. I'm really hoping that this game. Here it is. Now that should start outputting limestone. And we're outputting. So before our production line gets all crammed up with limestone, we will set up splitter. Troll. Damn thing snap. Right about that today. Now we don't think you have to smelt it. Oh, reinforced iron plates to make the constructor. Check on our power consumption before we run off to the races with that shit. That generator is going. 2 on start going. Copper is going. Which could honestly be. Oh no, the limestone's coming. Concrete. Limestone. Once I start getting a good source of concrete, I'm going to go ahead and start making like an actual factory building. 'Cause right now it's just kind of, you know, all over on the ground. I know you can make a much more efficient and appealing setup if you build like factory floors and shit. How's the game, Smokey? It's fucking wonderful. It is absolutely addicting. I couldn't think of something bad to say about it. If the idea of efficiency and automation gets your Jimmy hard, this game is all that and a bit of chips. They haven't powered, so of course they're not. See how quick this outputs concrete. Seriously, Smoke, this game is... it's wonderful, man. It's so good. I love Factorio, though, so I knew coming into this that this was going to be right up my alley. But it has exceeded my expectations. Seriously, the music, the environment, the actual gameplay of making the factory, the mental challenge of trying to be efficient, you know, in keeping up with all the shit. And then it's also a lot more structured than Factorio. Factorio is just kind of like, here's a bunch of shit you can do if you do this. But like in this game, it has its own little like objective system. So it's got a lot going on for it. Starting to stockpile some good cape. We have a lot of wire now. Factorio is hard to look at. I'll agree to that, Rex. It is a very non-aesthetic game. If I had a gaming PC, I'd definitely be playing it. I really hope that they bring this game to console. I think they could pull it off. Little shy on play. Seems like I could, because my Factorio always piqued my interest, and these just seem more sped up, more up my alley versus Factorio. Yeah, this game, because it's 3D and not 2D, and Factorio's aesthetic definitely isn't as pleasing. But what I was gonna say is I'm not using this iron ore very fast. So I'm gonna add somewhere. There's another output splitter, so that I shit out more iron ore into a smelter and a constructor. Do I really need to do that? Smelting? Really need to smelt it? Looks like that this one smelter is because I got my screen fixed and I cracked it. Jesus, man. Bad luck with phones. It does look like that this constructor is keeping up with the iron ingots. So if I want to make another smelter, or if I want to make another thing making iron, I'll have to make another smelter as well.
Milestone reached. Additional storage options have been provided. R&D inflated your pocket dimension and developed a personal storage box accessible in the build menu.
See, this is... I'm being really inefficient with space. And if I just start building a damn factory, like an actual... Because, like, you don't have to build shit randomly all over the place at a certain point. What's going on? Oh, I never set that to construct. You can start building foundations and walls. And, like, you can actually build a building. And once you build a building, all of these machines and conveyors start being accessible to a grid system. And instead of being all snaky all over the place, all willy-nilly, it starts to be a lot more focused. So how's my biomass doing?